In the realm of football, greatness is measured not just by goals scored or trophies won, but by the indelible mark a player leaves on the game. Among the legends who have graced the pitch, few have embodied the true spirit of leadership and relentlessness quite like Roy Keane. His name conjures images of ferocious tackles, unwavering determination, and a will to win that inspired both teammates and fans alike. This is the story of Roy Keane, the heartbeat of Manchester United. From the very beginning, Keane's journey was one marked by grit and ambition. Born in Cork, Ireland, he grew up with football coursing through his veins. On the fields of Mayfield, it was clear that he possessed an extraordinary drive, an insatiable hunger to succeed. That hunger propelled him to Nottingham Forest, where under the guidance of Brian Clough, Keane's potential began to blossom. His time at Forest was brief but impactful, catching the attention of the football world with his tenacity and work ethic. It was evident Keane was destined for something greater. The defining chapter of his career began in 1993, when Manchester United came calling. Sir Alex Ferguson saw in Keane not just a talented midfielder, but a leader in the making. The transfer was a record-breaking one for British football at the time, but the investment soon proved invaluable. Keane slotted seamlessly into the heart of United's midfield, bringing with him a fierce competitiveness and a refusal to settle for anything less than victory. On the pitch, Roy Keane was a force of nature. Every match was a battle, and Keane was its general, organizing, urging, commanding. His tackles were uncompromising, his passes incisive, and his presence electrifying. It wasn't just his skill that set him apart, but his mentality. He demanded excellence from those around him, never hesitating to push teammates to their limits in pursuit of collective glory. Under his influence, Manchester United's midfield became a fortress, disciplined, aggressive, and unyielding. As captain, Keane's leadership was nothing short of iconic. He led by example, shouldering responsibility and setting standards that defined an era. In every training session and every match, his intensity was palpable. Whether celebrating a crucial goal or confronting an opponent, Keane's passion was always on display. He wasn't afraid to hold others accountable, but he reserved the harshest criticism for himself, forever striving to raise the bar. The trophies followed. With Keane at the helm, Manchester United entered a golden age of dominance. 7 Premier League titles, 4 FA Cups, and the crowning achievement, the historic treble in 1999. But numbers alone cannot capture the essence of what Keane brought to the team. It was his unshakable belief, his refusal to wilt under pressure, that turned ambition into reality. Perhaps nowhere was his character more evident than on that unforgettable night in Turin. The 1999 Champions League semi-final against Juventus stands as one of football's most legendary performances. With United trailing and the final slipping away, Keane, already booked and knowing he would miss the final, produced a display of selfless brilliance. His header sparked a revival, his leadership galvanized his teammates, and his sheer willpower turned the tide. Sacrificing his own dream for the good of the team, Keane's actions spoke louder than any words ever could. It was a moment that defined not just a career, but the very meaning of captaincy. Off the pitch, Keane's personality was as compelling as his play. Honest to a fault, he never shied away from speaking his mind. Whether in interviews or the dressing room, his words carried weight. He challenged authority, demanded respect, and always remained true to his principles. This authenticity earned him both admirers and critics, but above all, it made him a figure of immense respect. After leaving Manchester United, Keane's journey continued as a manager and pundit. His insights into the game, delivered with trademark candor, resonated with fans and players alike. He brought the same intensity and high standards to his coaching roles, ever the competitor, ever the leader. Yet, no matter where he went, Keane's heart remained with the club that had defined his playing career. For those who watched him play, Roy Keane was more than just a footballer. He was the embodiment of what it meant to wear the Manchester United shirt, a badge of honor, a symbol of pride. He inspired generations with his commitment, his courage, and his refusal to accept defeat. Young players look to him as the ultimate example of what it meant to give everything for the team. Fans sang his name, knowing they had witnessed a true great. Today, Keane's legacy lives on. His time at Manchester United set a standard that still echoes through the halls of Old Trafford. His relentless drive, his uncompromising approach, and his unwavering loyalty to his teammates remain the blueprint for what it means to be a leader. In every player who chases down a lost cause, in every captain who rallies his team in the face of adversity, there is a little bit of Roy Keane. He was the enforcer, the motivator, the soul of a team that conquered English and European football. Through triumph and adversity, his passion never wavered. He lifted trophies not just with his hands, but with his heart. And when the final whistle blew, he left the pitch having given everything, every ounce of effort, every drop of sweat, for the club and its supporters. Roy Keane's story is a testament to the power of belief, the importance of character, and the enduring impact of leadership. In the tapestry of Manchester United's history, his thread runs deep, bold, unbreakable, and everlasting. He is and always will be the heartbeat of Manchester United.